and welcome to the transcription explanation of these designs. These designs are actually the same four names done in four different styles. So these are the four names all by themselves in just word circles with a sentence circle around them. This thicker double line is the sentence circle. Here's a bigger sentence circle going around this design with all four names in it. And these sentence circles are the most free of the designs to play with because you can arrange these any way you like and overlap them so long as we don't overlap the word circles inside here. So you can play with those however you want if you're going to assemble a bigger tattoo with more stuff in between them. Otherwise, here are the designs with the names overlapped by me. And I did the overlaps using these shallow divot stems to connect them all together. And then here I did a similar thing, but instead of having a word circle or a sentence circle going around everything, I don't have that, so it makes it a little bit more simplistic and can make it smaller. And I just have the letter stems that are these shallow divots directly overlap with the next word. So here's a shallow divot overlapping with the next word, same here and same here. Whereas this one has a space between the two, same there and same there. And then obviously this is all four in a circle. Yay. So with that being said, let's go ahead and read these. So this script is read starting at the bottom and going counterclockwise, like a time traveler going back in time. That means our first letter is at the bottom. And this is a shallow divot. So it's like this. And that means our letter is in this row. And we figure out what letter in this row it is by looking at the dots and the lines. There are no dots on this. This is an open circle. A dot is filled in like that. And this has 1, 2, 3 lines on it. So that makes it an S. And these lines, they can curve or be straight, and they can also connect up to other letters or the same letter twice, like that. Here's a good example of the same letter twice, there and there. Anyway, so this is a shallow divot with 3 lines, making it an S. And then we have a little circle. These little circles are vowels. Vowels are smaller than consonants, and they can be placed on the consonants themselves. So this one is attached to this shallow divot, and it's like a bead on a string. So that means it is an O, because if we follow this down, we see the O is this brownish one, and O's are attached like beads on strings to the consonants. So that's the S-O. Then we have this circle inside the word circle. That makes it in this row, and there are 1, 2 lines ending on it, so that would make it a P. 2 lines P. And then we have this deep divot, because it starts to curve back in on itself and is more than 50% complete. That makes it in this row, not this row. And there are 1, 2 lines attached to it, so that would be an H. Then we have the I line going inwards. Vowels, this vowel is centered, so like this, if we follow that down, that's in the E position. But an I is like E, but with a line in. So this blue line going inwards shows that this E gets turned into an I. Similarly, this E got turned into an I. And then our last vowel is this A outside the word circle. So S-O-P-H-I-A. Now I'll go through these guys and show you how they say Sophia as well. So here's that shallow divot with 3 lines, just like this shallow divot, 3 lines. This shallow divot with 1, 2, 3 lines, and then we have bottom counterclockwise. Our first letter starts here. Shallow divot with 1, 2, 3 lines. So that is all an S. And then our O, continuing counterclockwise, this little circle inside the word circle, S-O, that little circle inside the word circle, S-O, that little circle inside the word circle. Then we have for these ones a PH letter instead of a P and an H. A single dot with a circle inside the word circle is a PH. So single dot, column, and then a circle inside the word circle is the PH together. This is a choice. You don't have to do a PH as a PH together if there's a P and an H together in a word. It's not phonetic except for the letter C, which used to not exist in this script, so you would swap a C to an S and a K depending on what sound it makes. So yeah, but you don't do that for proper nouns or acronyms anyway. Yeah, history you don't need to know. Anyway, so this is the P and the H. Here's a PH together. Here's a circle inside the word circle with a dot, so that's another PH. And here's a circle inside the word circle with a dot, so that's a PH. And then we have the I line going inwards, I line going inwards, I line going inwards. These two are done very similarly. And then we have the A outside the word circle there, A, A. So S-O-P-H-I-A, S-O, P-H-I-A, S-O-P-H-I-A. Okay, so that's all 4 ways of writing that first name. Here's our next name. It starts with a deep divot shape, deep divot shape, deep divot shape. Here's our next word, deep divot shape. So that means we're in this row. And then we have 1, 2 lines on it. 1, 2 lines, 1, 2 lines. These two are done quite similarly. 1, 2 lines. So that would be an H with 2 lines on a deep divot. And then we have an A, a little circle outside the word circle. There's the A there. Here's the A there. And our A on this one is right here, H-A. And then continuing around, we have this double line. And a double line is a double letter. Double line. Double line. So double line is a double letter if they're the same thickness. So that's why this line has to be the same thickness as this line. Same thing here. This is the trickiest because we have this line here overlapping with this next word and then the actual double line here. And an R has 3 dots. 1, 2, 3 there, 1, 2, 3 there, 1, 2, 3 there, and 1, 2, 3 there. So double R, I, line going inwards, S, 1, 2, 3 lines on a shallow divot, just like this S, and O on the line, just like that O, and then we have this circle inside the word circle with 1 line on it. So H-A-R-R-I-S-O-N. Similarly, H-A-R-R-I-S, 1, 2, 3 lines on it, O-N. H-A-R-R-I. That's missing a line. That's a W. I'm missing a line. It should be going down right here, but it's not. This is a W, O-N. Then we have B-I-B-I-A-N, B-O, no, B-E-N-J-A-M-I-N, B-E-N-J stacked, read thin to thick, A-M-I-N, Benjamin, B-I-V-I-A-N, B-I-V-I-A-N, B-E-N-J stack, A-M, 1, 2, 3 lines, I-N, this is the 1 line on the N, then we have S-O-P-H-I-A, H-E-R, no, H-A-R-R-I-S-O-N, V-I-V-I-A-N, B-E-N-J stack, A-M, 1, 2, 3 lines, I-N, 1 line. Okay, sweet. So that is my only mistake in this. So I'm going to go ahead and fix this. Yay for behind the scenes. This needs 1 more line because right now it is a W with 2 lines. And it should be H-A-R-R-I-S with 3 lines, O-N. So yay for behind the scenes. Let's open up Inkscape. Oh, these guys. H-A-R-R-I-S-O-N, B-I-V-I-A-N, B-E-N-J stacked. N has 1 line, J has nothing. A-M, 1, 2, 3 lines. I, line going inwards, N, 1 line. Wonderful. Here are the names together. I need the raw names together. Where is that? Are we just gonna, there we go. Open. So the raw file is my working file with all the layers. The other exports and stuff are my other exports and stuff. Okay, lovely. So here we have this. We're gonna grab this pen tool and we're gonna make a line. We'll connect it up there. And then we change the thickness. I believe this one was working at 3 pixels. I mean 3 millimeters. Yeah, 3 millimeters is right. Neat. So because this line doesn't end on the H, this only has 2 lines ending on it. You can end lines on lines. That's the same trick I did here. Anyway. Lovely. Okay, now it's right. Okay, now I'm going to save this, export it, and it'll be good. Lovely. Cool. So, I kind of sped up towards the end, but I figured you didn't need me to go through everything. This is also how I spell check myself by doing these videos. So yeah, those are your designs. We have Sophia, Harrison, Vivian, Benjamin, Sophia, Harrison, Vivian, Benjamin, Sophia, Harrison, Vivian, Benjamin. Then we have Sophia, Harrison, Vivian, Benjamin. So yeah, those are those. Bye.